I always try to do business with people that I'm not afraid to sit down and break bread with, right? So to me, if I'm sitting here and I'm going to be interviewing you, it feels very awkward. And it just like, I want to be able to sit at a table and have tacos and tequila and really open up and talk about our business and how I can help you and what you can do. And to me, opening that conversation makes it more natural. And when you can have dinner or break bread with someone or lunch or whatever with someone, you're going to enjoy working with them at such a different level, right? Than just the person passing out business cards.
Awesome DeAnna Rogers, and I want to talk to you a little bit about your story, your journey, and how you've come to the Stay-at-Home Bookkeeper Academy. Something that we see a lot of people be scared of when they first join or they're thinking about joining the academy is, I'm not a salesperson, I'm not a marketer. I mean, I know social media, but I don't understand this concept of marketing a business that I'm just now creating. So can you talk a little bit about this? Because you make it seem a little bit more realistic for everyday people to handle in this life-ending term that you've coined that I love.
No, it's because I don't like marketing.
Okay, good.
Just flat out, I'm just going to tell you, I don't like marketing, and this the word, it just makes me cringe sometimes, right? Because to me, I believe that if you love what you do and you're passionate about it, it protrudes off of you. Like everyone can tell, right? So to me, like, you know, go get the bookkeeper shirt and the bookkeeper hat. And as you're going to your kids or grandkids softball game or cheer practice or whatever it is you're doing, wear that, right? It's a conversation piece. That's life-fitting. That is like putting your business into life with you. You're not missing any of those moments, but you're talking, you're letting people know what you do. You know, when you're at your dentist, I can't even tell you how many conversations I've had about business in a dentist chair.
Really?
No joke. My hairdresser, I can get more deals from my hairdresser. Let me just tell you, because the hairdresser knows everyone, right? So when you're sitting there and you're having your hair done, I'm sitting there talking to her about business and she's connecting me with everybody. That's life-fitting, right? So like I get more business from just talking about what I love and what I'm passionate about versus me trying to go out there and do an email or something like that and trying to do a full marketing campaign. Like when you don't love something and you're just talking about it and you're like, well, I own a bookkeeping business and here's my card. Do you want it? Like, would you do business with someone that way?
Absolutely
like,
not.
Come on. But if you're like, hi, I'm DeAnna and I'm JLC Bookkeeping and I can't, if you know anyone, let me know. Like your energy has to shine through. People want to do business with people that they like. And to me, I get more business from just talking to people in life, at the barber chair. I got business from someone on an airplane because I'm just talking to people while I'm sitting there for 3 hours on an airplane, right? So to me, that's life-eating. And when you think about every single day what you do, think about it for just a second of where you go in your car. You drive to the store, you drive to the post office, you drive to the dentist, you drive wherever. You're passing, you know, hundreds and hundreds of businesses that need your service, right? And so if you just think about those opportunities in your life every day, that life-eating opportunity is there. Don't think of it as marketing. Think of it as your opportunity to be able to share with them what you do and that you can change their business by your service. That, I think, is what is so important.
I love that. So talk to our more shy, introverted friends who may be starting their business for the first time. How can people get over that imposter syndrome when they're first starting out?
Wear the shirt. Wear a hat because you never know. You could be in the grocery store wearing your bookkeeping hat and they're like, oh, are you a bookkeeper? Oh, did you know? Oh, yeah, I have a hat on, right? It's a conversation piece. You don't necessarily have to be talking about it, but if you're wearing like, I love bookkeepers or I love my, you know, just name your company, people are going to talk to you. They're going to ask you questions about it, right? And that allows you to then talk about your baby, your passion, your business. And to me, I think that's a great way to segue into someone that's pretty shy and doesn't want to go out and do the marketing. Wear your business card, right? Or have your book, or maybe take treats with your business card to your dentist or something like that, that then prompts the conversation, but you don't necessarily have to be out there doing it. So I think there's lots of ways to do it, and you don't have to be a marketer yourself.
So you started to get to another area of marketing that I love to hear you talk about how it's easier to talk to people just out in the world. And that is the concept of tacos and tequila. I love when she talks about this. So talk to me a little bit about the idea behind tacos and tequila.
It's because I like tequila. No, just kidding. Here's the way I look at it. I always try to do business with people that I'm not afraid to sit down and break bread with, right? So to me, if I'm sitting here and I'm going to be interviewing you, it feels very awkward. And it just like, I want to be able to sit at a table and have tacos and tequila and really open up and talk about our business and how I can help you and what you can do. And to me, opening that conversation makes it more natural. And when you can have dinner or break bread with someone or lunch or whatever with someone, you're going to enjoy working with them at such a different level, right? Than just the person passing out business cards. And the reason I love doing tacos and tequila is because of the fact that I want to know that I'm going to like working with them too, right? It's a two-way street. Your clients, you have to enjoy. I'm only going to work with people I like. That's the whole point of owning your own business, right? So if I can sit at a table and eat tacos and tequila, or maybe it's a hamburger and french fry, whatever it is, if I am wanting to stab myself in the fork, in the eyeball at the end of the lunch, then we probably shouldn't be doing business with each other, right? But if we really get to know each other and love the idea of talking and being able to work together, then I can take you on as a client. I'm not going to work with someone that I don't enjoy.
Yeah, and there's power in that. About being your own business owner means you get to decide. You don't get to decide that whenever you're working in corporate.
No.
You know, they hire somebody, you may not get along, but that's the deal if you want your paycheck. But there's power in being your own business owner and having that power to choose who you work with, choose your message, and choose how you go about your day-to-day life. I love that.
You know what's also great about that is just for longevity reasons too, when you start doing things like that, like breaking bread, going to lunch, having a happy hour with your client, and you really enjoy working with them and they enjoy working with you, the longevity of you keeping them on as a client is a lot longer, right? So just twofold.
Yeah. I love it. That's lots of awesome things on marketing. Thank you for chatting with us about that. Life-fitting. I'm sorry, life-fitting. I don't even know how to spell life-fitting, but we're going to figure it out so we can put it in the video. I love it.
Awesome. Thank you so much.